my name is Tom Sawyer. I don't want to be no doctor or no lawyer. Fishing by the river, that's the only place to be. I want to be free sitting under a tree, that's me. These are the stories of Tom Sawyer. Me and Huck Finn just playing by the river. Chasing that steamboat teacher, let me be. I want to be free sitting under a tree. That's me!
Huck! Hey, Huck! It's me, Tom! Huck! Hey! Are you home?
Tom, what are you raising such a ruckus about?
I'm going on a trip. I just wanted to come around and say goodbye before I left.
Really? Where are you going to, Tom?
Arkansas,
Arkansas? What you going there for?
I'm taking some papers to my Aunt Sally.
You mean to tell me your Aunt Polly's letting you go all by yourself?
Yep, it's been so busy over at Doc Mitchell's that my cousin Mary can't go, so Aunt Polly's sending me.
Boy, I sure wish I was coming with you.
I wish you were too, Huck, but I won't be gone that long, 'cause I'm gonna have to come home in time to go back to school.
Why would you want to go back to school?
I got no choice about it.
That's too bad.
If you don't mind, I'd rather not talk about school anymore.
Okay. So what else is new?
Well, I heard tell that your pa's back in town. Did you know about that?
Yep.
I reckon he's looking for you so he can make you go back to work for him.
Yep, that's what I'm figuring.
So, what do you plan on doing, Huck?
Nothing.
You're acting like you don't even care about it.
Nope.
Well, I know something's bothering you. What is it?
I reckon it's Injun Joe. Supposing he comes around here hunting for you and finds me, why, he might kill me and bury me somewheres, and then nobody will ever know what happened to me.
Aw, come on, Huck. Nobody's seen hide nor hair of Injun Joe in ages. You're not still worried about him, are you? With that there reward on his head, he ain't likely to show up here again.
Really?
Of course, everybody in town would like to cash in on that reward, don't you know? And they're keeping an eye out for him.
Huh? Is there really a reward on him?
I heard Aunt Polly and Mary talking about it at breakfast just this morning. Aunt Polly saw this poster at the sheriff's office that said, "Wanted, dead or alive."
You know, much as I hate to say it, I think I'd rather have him brought in dead as alive.
$100 reward? Sure looks like a meaning.
Dead or alive?
I'd sure like to catch him. The only way that stupid Detective Pinkerton could catch him was if he tripped over him lying dead in the street.
Hey, Pinkerton, come back here a minute.
Well, Sheriff, I see you changed your mind about me already, didn't you?
The only reason I stopped you is because you left without taking this thing with you. Not that I think for a minute it'll help you catch Injun Joe.
Humph.
Hey, Sheriff, you gonna help me find my son, Huck?
Look, I got no idea where he is. Matter of fact, as far as I'm concerned, your son would probably be a whole lot better off if he never set eyes on you again.
You look here, Sheriff. He's my son, and I'm entitled to have my son if and I want to have my son.
Get out of here, old man.
Well, I hope they catch him.
No, he's long gone by now.
Well, what do we have here? $100 reward for Injun Joe. Could be I'll run across him while I'm looking for my boy.
It's gonna be powerful lonesome around here with you gone, Tom.
Yeah, well, I'll miss you too, Huck, old buddy.
Arkansas is a ways down the river. You're gonna be on the boat a long time.
Nah, just a few days.
What you reckon you'll be doing on that boat all by yourself, Tom?
I won't be by myself. Becky's taking the boat to St. Louis.
Well, now, ain't that some coincidence? Becky's gonna be going on the same boat. How about that? I'll bet you had the whole thing planned from the beginning.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I bet you was figuring all along on them starlit nights alone with Becky.
I wasn't thinking about any such thing. You know it. You take that back, Huck. I mean it.
Tom and Becky sitting in a
You
tree.
take that back, Huck, if you know what's good for you. You hear me? I didn't have no idea we was gonna be on the same boat.
I'm never taking it back.
By that boy, I'll keep looking all day if I have to.
Hey, you give up already?
It's my dad.
What's the matter with you, Huck?
My pa's coming up here.
Huh?
I know you're here, and I'm gonna find you. Come on out, boy, before I run out of whiskey.
Yep, it's him.
And I'm a goner if he catches me now, Tom. Well, I may not have another chance to say it, so have a good trip.
Yeah, now you take care of yourself, Huck, and I sure wish you could have come.
Hey, who's out there? Come back here, boy. I know it's you. I'll find that kid. Huck, where are you? No use you hiding.
Gee, I reckon it's better having no pappy than having one like that.
That Tom is no more reliable than a 50-cent alarm clock. Where is that boy?
Oh, boy, I'm late. I bet Aunt Polly's fit to be tied. I'm home. Well, here I am.
Tom, where have you been, young man? You're late. If we don't hurry, you'll miss the boat. I want you to get ready as quickly as possible.
Well, let's go then.
I've laid out your best clothes for you to wear on your trip, but you get upstairs and take yourself a bath before you put 'em on.
What's wrong with these clothes?
You have to wear your best clothes on the boat or everybody's going to think you're a stowaway, Tom.
Whatever you say, Aunt Polly.
And wash behind your ears.
Oh, I will, Aunt Polly.
Listen to me now, Tom. This is most important. You must be very careful with these certificates because they are very valuable.
I understand.
When you arrive on the boat, you must put them in a place for safekeeping, and when you get to Aunt Sally's, give them directly to her, not to Uncle Cyrus, because they're the only way she'll be able to get a loan on her farm.
Yes, I understand, Aunt Polly, and I'll see to it that she gets them.
I hope you do understand how important these certificates are and the fact that if they were lost along the way, Aunt Sally would lose her farm.
How many times is she gonna tell me?
Now, Tom, this is the most important errand I've ever given you, and I want you to promise you'll take it seriously and concentrate on what you're doing.
I will, Aunt Polly. You can depend on me.
I am dependent on you, so don't let me down. Now hurry along and get dressed proper.
Hey, maybe I should go along with Tom.
What?
Yeah, and kind of keep an eye on things, Aunt Polly.
I don't want to have to worry about the two of you. I'll be losing enough sleep over Tom. Now make sure you give my love to your Aunt Sally and Uncle Cyrus, and I want you to be on your best behavior. Are you listening to me, Tom?
Yes, I understand.
Will you bring me something back from the farm, Tom?
I love you, dear.
Bye, Mother.
Bye.
Oh, I'm so excited. Are you ready, Tom?
Of course I am.
Becky, will you keep an eye on Tom and see to it that he behaves himself like a gentleman on the trip?
I can keep an eye on myself.
Don't worry, I will.
We gotta go.
You be good now. Goodbye, dears. With Becky along to influence him, Tom should be able to stay out of trouble on the boat at least.
Be careful you don't fall into the river and drown, Tom.
Oh, gracious, I almost got left ashore.
Okay, swing it over.
Becky, I really don't think they can hear you anymore, you know?
Look, Tom, way over there. You can see my house from here.
Gosh, you talk like you're homesick already, Becky.
Not at all, Tom. Let's go have some fun.
Hey, Mr. Pinkerton.
Hello, Tom.
How come you're leaving St. Petersburg? Did they fire you?
No. I'm still on the job. I just thought I'd travel down to St. Louis and see if that Injun Joe's been spotted down that way.
You're still on the case?
Yes, of course I'm still on the case, and I'll be on the case until I solve it, and it won't be solved until I find Injun Joe, so I was thinking I'd go on down to St. Louis and see if he'd turned up...
Because you're figuring Injun Joe's after me, and you're following me because you want to try to...
Now, you hold on there just one moment, young man. I'm not figuring any such thing. And besides, if you want to know what I think happened to Injun Joe, I'll tell you.
What?
My theory, Tom, is that he drowned.
Drowned? Where?
Why, in the river, of course. Where else do you think that a person would drown? In his own bathtub? Why don't you use your head, young fella?
Well, are you going to tell me or aren't you?
In the river!
Oh.
That's just how I have it figured. That Injun's somewhere on the river bottom. And you can just leave it at that. Humph.
I didn't think much of Mr. Pinkerton's theory. It seemed too easy a solution to the problem of finding Injun Joe. The river? Why, Joe knowed the river too good to drown in it. I suppose anything's possible, but it sure didn't seem very probable to me.
Tom, you coming?
Ha-ha!
Tom, slow down!
Wow! Huh? Come on, Becky. Let's go forward. Ah! This is gonna be a great trip.
Gosh, Tom, I don't think that there's anything more beautiful than the river at night.
I know what you mean, Becky. It's kind of peaceful like.
Just look at all those stars.
Yeah, they sure are beautiful. There's hundreds of them.
Thousands.
More like 1 trillion of them.
I think that I could just gaze at them all night. There's so many of them.
My neck's hurting.
So's mine.
You want to take a stroll around the deck with me, Becky?
That'd be lovely.
Ooh. Look, there's the pilot house. That's where the captain works.
It must be hard to manage a boat as big as this.
Yep, a captain has to be right smart. You know, I was thinking about becoming a steamboat captain, Becky. I reckon it's even possible that maybe someday I could be getting a job right here on this very boat.
Really, Tom?
Yep, one day you'll call me captain.
How exciting!
And then we could get... What I mean to say is... If I was a captain, maybe then you'd agree to,
Maybe I would agree to what, Tom?
Maybe you'd agree to marry me?
Well, what's that?
Well, you see, I was hoping that maybe you would want to marry me, maybe. Huh?
Oh, dear, look!
What are you looking at?
Who's that?
He's a stowaway. Don't worry, they'll catch him.
Well, who is it?
I don't know, but someone's coming.
Hey, you kids are up awful late, aren't you? Well, be careful. You don't want to catch a chill in this cool night air, okay? Bye.
Ooh, golly, he almost caught him.
I know.
Let's go take a look and see if we know who it is.
Okay, but be careful.
I don't hear anything. Hello in there. Who are you?
Hi, Tom.
It's Huck. What are you doing in there?
I think I'm dying. Help me, Tom. I gotta get out of here.
We will, Huck. You just hold on a minute.
Help me. I've been lying here all day, and I don't rightly believe I'll make it out. I might even be starving to death. Can you get me something to eat?
We'll get you out.
I've got some cookies in my cabin, Huck.
I sure could use some.
Where you going?
Sure are lots of stores out there tonight, Becky. You think we can count them all?
Huh? Gosh, I doubt it.
They gone?
Not yet.
Boy, howdy, that sure was a close one.
Sure was.
Do you reckon they overheard us talking to Huck?
I hope not.
You go back to the cabin and get those cookies, and I think you better wait for me and Huck there.
Okay, Tom.
I'm much obliged for the cookies, Becky.
Okay.
Come on out, Huck. The coast is clear, but you better get a move on.
Whoa!
Be careful, Huck. You okay? We gotta get you out of here. We're going to Becky's cabin. She's got those cookies there, and you can rest while we figure out what to do with them. Easy, Huck. You can make it. Oh, no! Here comes one of the groommen. We gotta hide you, Huck. Duck! Whoop, my shoes are untied.
Well, you better get them tied before you trips and falls overboard.
Huck, are you all right, Huck?
I gotta eat. I gotta eat now.
Wait here. Okay, hurry up. Uh-oh. Oh, no! We've got us surrounded, Huck. We've got to hide in here. Let me do all the talking. Come on. Whoop! Excuse us, sir. I think we must have the wrong cabin.
I should say you do.
I was looking for my girlfriend's cabin. I guess I got mixed up.
Well, I guess you must, and I'll get.
Forgive the intrusion. Goodbye, sir.
Where'd they go? That one boy sure looked like a stowaway to me. I'll report them to the captain first thing in the morning. Tarnation, a man can't even have any privacy behind a closed door.
Come on, Huck. Becky's waiting for us.
Give me a minute.
Where are those cookies? Ah!
Becky.
Coming.
Hurry, Becky.
I'm coming. Oh, Huck, what happened to you anyway?
Oh, boy, sure must have been starving, huh, Becky?
I think I better get some water.
Thanks, Tom.
Here, Huck, drink some water.
Thanks, Becky. I'm much obliged to you for everything.
So tell us, Huck, how in the world did you get in the boat in the first place?
I snuck on board early this morning.
Why'd you do that? Don't you know that you're liable to be arrested for trying to stow away on a riverboat without paying, Huck?
Yeah, but if I didn't, Pa'd make sure he'd skin me alive.
But, Huck, if they catch you running on the boat without a ticket, they'll arrest you, and the sheriff won't have any choice but to send you right back to your father.
Oh, no, they won't, 'cause I'd sooner jump in the river as let them send me back to him. I'd swim to shore and be gone faster than spit. I'd make my own home in St. Louis. Yep, that big old town would sure be heaven on earth.
No, Huck, jumping in the river just wouldn't be safe. And the big city is no place for a young boy living on his own. Why, soon he'd have to begin begging and stealing just to get something to eat. It's not at all like living in the country like in St. Petersburg. You wouldn't like it at all, Huck.
She's right.
Holy smoke, I never thought of that. Now what am I gonna do?
Don't worry, Huck. I'm certain we'll be able to figure something out if we put our heads together or our money. All right, what do you say, Tom?
Yeah, that's a fine idea. Well, I got a few dollars.
Gee, thank you, Tom.
Anytime, Huck. How much do you have, Becky?
Wait a second. Don't we have to decide where I'm going first before we start figuring how much money I'm gonna need?
He has a point there, Tom.
Why don't you come along with me to my aunt's farm?
Hey!
Golly, Tom, that's a great idea.
But he's gonna have to promise to come right back home with me to St. Petersburg when I return at the end of the summer.
I have $15 my mother gave me, and that should be more than enough for a round-trip ticket. How does that sound to you, Huck?
And your father should be long gone by that time, right?
He ought to be by then.
Well, it's all settled then. You'll just pay the captain and there won't be any problem.
Well, how am I going to tell him how I got here in the first place?
Well, you'll just have to think of something, pal.
It shouldn't really matter as long as he pays, but you're so clever, Tom. Could you think of something to say?
Yeah, I suppose I could think of something if I have to.
Great. Then it's all settled. And maybe you can lend Huck some of your good clothes to wear while we're still on the boat. That way the other passengers won't be thinking he's a stowaway and report him.
Guess so.
No monkey suits, thank you kindly.
These plans were all well and good, but golly, I sure wished I'd have had more time alone on the boat with Becky.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
But once we had straightened out Huck's passage with the captain, Becky and I were really happy that Huck had managed to come along on the trip. So from then on, it was always the three of us. Can't catch me!
That's what you think!
This is the life! We had so much fun together that before we knew it, we had reached St. Louis. And this was where we had to say goodbye to Becky.
Bye, Huck! Goodbye, Tom! Bye!
I'm sorry, Tom. I figure I sort of messed up your time with Becky, didn't I?
Aw, that's okay.
Hey! My hat! Hey, Tom! Give me my hat,
Now
Tom.
it was just me and Huck on the boat for the next few days. Then on to Aunt Sally's farm. We figured we'd tell her that Huck was my brother Sid, seeing how she'd never met him before. And I guess we'll just have to see if we can pull it off when we get there. One thing's for certain, it's sure gonna be a lot of fun trying.
These are the stories of Tom Sawyer. Me and Huck Finn just playing by the river, chasing that steamboat teacher, let me be.